Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is OSL round of 16, the week 4 match between Iris and Hwasin. And Hwasin is in Teal in the upper right hand corner, it looks like, and it looks like Iris is in the bottom left hand corner in green. This map is Blue Storm. If you guys aren't familiar with this map, there's been a lot of proxies on this map, and there's Iris, sexy terran, sexy terran. There's an expansion right outside the base, past kind of a gap that can really be kind of sealed about with a barracks and supply depot distance, to kind of put it in terran terms, and basically a ramp leading to the south from Hwasin's base, I should say, to kind of give you the perspective there, and then also kind of a hole that leads out through the middle lane, and then there's basically a northern lane, a southern lane, and kind of a lane straight through the middle that's indented in. Also expansions kind of scattered out through the map, but you'll see that as the game develops, I think. I do know the results of this map, this match. I have seen some of it, so hopefully I'll try not to spoil anything for you guys. Speaking of spoiling things, a couple corrections from prior audio commentaries. It's Noonie, not Nani. And their website is Micromedia. The Micromedia website is mediaesports.com. And I'm going to double check that right now on my web browser just to make sure that that's correct. Yeah, mediaesports.com. And those guys, they're all really nice guys. Specifically, actually, congratulate Noonie and In Control, if anyone has an opportunity to talk to them. They did a fantastic job representing us at the World Cyber Games, in my opinion, and going out, basically taking time out of their lives to kind of represent the United States in Seattle, and I thought they did a very good job considering all the circumstances. And yeah, if anyone's seen the joke commentary with Testy, eventually people eventually get raped by Koreans, but really, that I have to say, I'm proud of both of them. And so yeah, if you see them, say hey, thanks, thank you, and also everybody thank Tasteless. I think he did a fantastic job doing commentaries there. I wish I could get my hands on more of his commentaries to learn from him, especially his macro. I think that's where I kind of lack in these commentaries, is I don't do macro fantastically. I'm going to try to work on that in the near future. And him with his plethora of pro gaming experience, just really top notch. So and I think he has that above me. Really, if you want to talk about the person who has the best understanding of the game, probably Tasteless. And then if you want someone who has just depth and knowledge about programming in general, Klazert. He just has been watching forever and knows these players left and right. Iris moving that Marine up for a scout. And getting back to the game, Iris, both players really need this game. Iris will knock out Hwasin if he wins this match, and I can tell you that he really wants to knock Hwasin out. Hwasin is such a dangerous player, as seen with his matches against Bisu, and I'll reveal a little bit of my bias there. I wanted Hwasin to win. I wanted Hwasin to beat Bisu, and I kind of wanted the reverse situation. I don't want Bisu to win the MSL this year, but I do want him to win OSL, get kind of the switch up, and we'll see. I think what that matchup in the MSL is going to come down to is Savior Bisu, and it'll be interesting. Both players being repeats within the last couple of years, both going for that early expansion, floating their barracks out, and it looks like a machine shop going down. So we'll see if they decide to kind of dedicate to more of a tank, or maybe even we'll see if one of them switch to early dropships. Although I don't think dropships are necessarily effective on this map. What I would really expect with kind of the map layout is kind of a vulture type build. Kind of vultures and then laying out mines across the map to kind of basically force your opponent to stay vultures and just make it a micromanagement map. And Iris coming to defend that with that single Marine. Not a lot of units being produced at this point. Looks like both are really dedicated to macro. Getting that second factory down. Looks like it's mirrored build here, so we'll see if a second factory goes down for Hwasin as well. But anyway, Hwasin really, I think he wants this match as well. He lost. I mean, he needs a confidence builder. He needs to get that kind of reestablish himself after that loss, and that vulture out for Iris is going to be able to take that SCV down and scout. And it looks like upgrade going there. I'm going to assume that's going to be vulture speed upgrade. Again, considering the layout, and it looks like Hwasin's just going to be doing the exact same thing. And looking at the kind of bottom right-hand corner, you can see both players dead even. It looks like whoever's on the right, I'm going to assume that's Hwasin, has a few more units out. I'm going to assume that he has a few more SCVs, which is why he was a little bit more delayed on getting his secondary up. And that Barracks now basically seeing the dual build Berserker, Terran, Iris. Iris is one of the more not just aggressive, but he does a very good job pushing his units up. But I don't think he's going to be as successful doing that against Hwasin. And this is just, I'm really excited as soon as the action kind of gets underway, because both these players, very fantastic Terran players, and as you can see, that second Vulture coming out for Iris. So yeah, I think it's definitely going to come down to Vulture play. It looks like both have about 5 Vultures out. Iris putting 3 Vultures up and going to keep 2 Vultures back for defense, basically to make sure that he's going to probably go up and try to get a harass. And then if Hwasin tries to slip around, he'll basically have enough forces to keep it delayed to get kind of that reinforcement, that SCV going across the middle. And yeah, he's going to hide in that bottom right-hand corner. It looks like he's going to try to sneak by Hwasin. Let's see if Hwasin manages to see this. He's going to wait, I think, going to wait for an opportunity. Yeah, sending that SCV to the north. That's a brilliant maneuver. Sending that SCV to the north to see if they're out of position, to see if he can sneak around. And here he goes. He's going to sneak around, try to do a hit either at the secondary or at the main. And he's got to hurry up. Looks like those 2 more factories going down. Kills that Marine along the way. And here he goes. He's in the base. A Vulture harass, and he's just going to ignore it. Gets that SCV down, which is going to, and both SCVs down, which is going to definitely, I'm sorry, he didn't get that second SCV. Going to delay one of those factories being built. Very quickly trying to take out that gas. But I don't think that's going to be as big, as massive a difference, simply because both players really pumping the minerals at the moment. So gas not going to be that big an issue. And then Iris putting down another factory. I really like that quick hit and run. Another factory coming out, and it looks like, yeah, Iris just continuing to pour out some Vultures. A lot of Vultures out for Iris in the meantime, and Iris again sending up 3 Vultures, this time to the north. And here comes Hwasin. Hwasin kind of pushing down, and we'll see if that gets spotted out in the meantime. They are speed upgraded. That Marine's going to spot them, so Iris going to see him out in position and just going to bring a couple Vultures out to just kill him out in the field there. And Hwasin a little bit behind on the factories. He's only got